Hey everyone, so glad you could make it to our live web class. We're excited that you are here. It is Alex and Sarah James from 40 Hours of Freedom, and tonight we're going to be talking about how it is possible to make a full-time income leveraging social media. Before we jump into the presentation this evening, though, we have a couple people that we work with online who are here to share their real experiences with you using the program that we're going to be talking about. So before we get started, first, all the way from Tennessee, we have Ori coming out, who has built an awesome brand called Summit of Freedom. So Ori, come on out.
Hey, thanks for having me out, Sarah and Alex. So as Alex said, my name is Ori and my brand is Summit of Freedom. So tonight you're going to hear words that you may not understand, you may not know what they mean, but don't feel bad because I was in the exact same position when I started. When I joined in with Creator Academy, I had not posted on Facebook in like 6 years. Honestly, didn't even know how to log in. But if you sign up for Creator Academy, you will go through the training program that will teach you step by step how to do everything that you need to know to learn how to run a business online. So if you have any fears about, oh, they said something, I didn't know what it meant, don't worry about it. If you can just get through this class and you're still interested, have no fear in signing up because you will truly learn everything. And so, I just hope that you learn a lot tonight and I hope you'll go through with it. But Sarah and Alex, thanks for having me out. And we'll see you later.
All right, thank you, Ori. Appreciate you being on. Ori is currently building out a van, so he's going to be hitting the road. Excited to meet up with him soon. There's kind of a theme of people that live mobile on this web class. Next, we have Brad coming at us from Kansas City, who's taking a little time away from his RV renovation right now to share his experience. So, Brad, come on out.
Hey guys, thank you so much. If you're watching this right now, I just want to encourage you. It was almost a year ago that my fiance Kristen and I were watching something just like you are now, and we had found Alex and Sarah online, and something that they talked about really resonated with us. The idea of creating an income online, the idea of having freedom, all these things that, you know what? You're probably feeling that too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this right now. I just encourage you to give this the next, few minutes of your life to really hear from everyone, to watch what Alex and Sarah are going to present. These are real people. We're all real. We're all really doing this. Creator Academy has been incredible for us because we've been able to, learn how to kind of navigate starting your own brand online. And most people never get started because they don't know what to do. And that's what Creator Academy has done for us. It's given us the steps to start our own brand. We've learned how to create videos. We've learned how to start Facebook marketing. We've learned how to do some awesome stuff. And most of all, this is an incredible group of people. There's an incredible community, a culture of people who are willing to help and actually meet up and actually be friends in real life. But we also get to do some awesome things financially and with online business. So definitely watch this thing till the end. You will not regret it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, Brad. I love that. And one of the reasons why we do these testimonials in the beginning is so you can realize that we're all real people and we are a real community of people doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and share our screen so we can jump right into it. Brad, if you can just make sure really quick, you can see our screen. Just give me a quick yes. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
We are getting started then. Here we go.
Yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about how to create full-time income online by building and monetizing your social media following without needing any prior experience. And this is our slogan right here: create more, consume less. We are all so intertwined with social media and our computers and devices right now that, there's people that are suffering from depression. You hear people probably saying, I'm going to delete my Facebook because I'm just spending too much time on it. Well, we are going to invite you to flip the script and to become a creator. Because if there's one thing in life that I have learned in these 32 years I've been on this planet, it is that you create your own reality. And we are going to create a reality that kicks butt. And we are going to create more and consume less. And we're going to create time and financial freedom. So if those sound appealing to you, you're in the right spot.
So really quickly, we wanted you to just understand the huge potential that there is online. So 96% of all Americans shop online. That to me is just crazy that only 4% of the population isn't actually utilizing the internet to do some kind of purchase. Not only that, but 135 minutes per day is the average social media usage. We all know, we probably all scroll way too much, but everyone is out there scrolling and consuming content for 2 hours or more per day. That's insane. And then not only that, but 26% of all Facebook users who click on an ad that comes across their feed actually make a purchase. So more than a quarter of people who click on something that comes across their feed, they then go on to buy, which is something we're going to get into a little bit more, but we really wanted you to understand some of these really big statistics that are out there. And I would argue that these are growing bigger and bigger every single day.
So maybe you're watching this web class because you know who we are. We have built a brand called 40 Hours of Freedom, or maybe you came to this web class because you came through one of our affiliates. But either way, we wanted to share a little bit more about our backstory. We are just coming up on our 3rd year anniversary, and we, a couple years ago, weren't very different than you guys out there. We were struggling, we were working the 9 to 5, and we weren't able to spend the time together that we wanted to or do the trips that we wanted to. And it was about that same time that my dad was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's at the age of 61. He's now 64, living in a full-time care facility, and those last couple years that we had with him before the disease really took hold were really inspiring for us to take a look and go, look, are we living the life that we want to be living right now, or are we putting off what we really want to be doing right now for some, later date down the line that it's not promised? And so we made a pretty drastic change. We quit our jobs, and we decided that we were going to build an online business and leverage automated systems to make a full-time living. And since then, we have traveled around the country and Canada in our custom-built Sprinter van, and we get to spend every day together working and creating content and sharing our passion with other people from all around the world.
Now, really quickly, we wanted to cover the biggest myth about social media, and it's the more followers you have equals the more money you make. And this really couldn't be further from the truth. The two do not go hand in hand. We made over $20,000 in commissions when we had only 9,000 followers. And 9,000 might seem like a lot of followers to you right now if you're just starting out. But the bottom line is we really want you to understand that the two don't go hand in hand. It doesn't mean just because you have a bunch of followers that you make a bunch of money. I actually know a lot of people in the industry who have a lot of followers and still have a full-time job, or vice versa, don't have a lot of followers and make a 6-figure income off of the internet. So the two really don't go hand in hand, and we just want to break that down really quickly because you don't have to have a huge following to make money online.
So because it's not about the number of followers you have, it's really about understanding the 3 simple hacks to leverage social media the right way to make an automated income.
So hack number 1 is why leading with vision and mission separates the successful from the unsuccessful online.
Now, we all know people who are always posting about products. I'm sure you have friends on your Facebook feed, whether it's essential oils or ketones or whatever it is that they're peddling. And after a while, you probably just scroll right past their posts and don't even bother to read them. And that's because people don't care about a product. They care about a vision. They care about a why. They care about making and building a relationship with you. So no one wants to see product posts 24/7. They care about your why you are doing what you're doing, and how that can add value and serve them. So people buy from others they like, respect, and who offer them value.
Yeah, really quickly, just to add on to this a little bit, I'm sure there are people you follow through social media that you feel like you know them, whether that's us or just somebody else out on the interweb, that they are sharing their experiences, they're sharing what's going on in their life, and you feel like they're a friend. And that is ultimately what we're encouraging you to do, is putting your story out there, sharing your experiences, sharing value for other people, because everyone has a unique story and everyone has value to offer the world.
Yeah, so hack number 2 is why quality content and consistency is key to making money online.
And I added this little disclaimer: don't let this scare you, okay? I know this is like a big unknown world, the whole internet thing. If you're not on it yet, you're not consistently, branding yourself or putting yourself out there. But don't let that little voice in your head scare you and hold you back from doing this.
Right, because creating quality content is a skill that can be learned. You don't need expensive equipment, and your content should be focused, again, on providing value based around your brand. Not about posting about products, but about providing value for people who are engaging with your brand. And it does take consistency. Success in any business does not happen overnight, and the online space is the same way.
Yeah, and really quickly, it takes consistency, but that doesn't mean you have to be working on it 24/7. It can be working in the background for you, and you could spend one day a week on it, and that's something that we teach within Creator Academy that you're going to learn a little bit more about. So there are 3 key ways to making money through social media. And we know this because why? Well, we've been doing this stuff for like 4 years now. So we know the in and out of making making money through social media. So number 1 is brand deals and paid partnerships. Number 2 is selling your own product or service, and this includes freelancing. And number 3 is affiliate marketing. So we're going to break down each one of these.
So brand deals and paid partnerships, this is probably the number 1 idea that comes to mind when people think about making money online. Well, I'm going to get a ton of followers and brands are going to pay me to post about them. Well, the reality of that, it's a little bit more difficult. Most brands aren't so much willing to pay influencers anymore because there are so many influencers. What you can get are some really cool free products, maybe some paid trips and those sort of things. These are screenshots from actual campaigns that we have been invited to be a part of. And if you see, a lot of it is, you know, compensation, free products, but you're not really getting paid. And even if you do get paid, you probably then have to go out and rustle up that brand deal again next month if you're trying to make a full-time income online.
Yeah, so bottom line, these are great. It's nice to get free products sometimes or free trip here and there, but bottom line, they're not really paying you, and month over month, you're not going to be able to create a full-time income and be able to live off of working with brands. Next up is selling your own product or service.
So there's a few questions here that everybody has to go through if they're thinking of developing and selling their own product or service. How long will it take to think of a profitable and sustainable idea? Will it work? How long will it take to test? Where will you manufacture it if it's a physical product? That is a whole bag of worms right there. And how will you develop the skills if it's a digital product? And what will your profit margins be? Super important question if you're going to develop a product. And there is no leverage of time here. And there's no automation. And this does include freelancers. Freelancers are still working for somebody else. You're still at the whim of that company, whoever the contract is with. Freelancing is a great way to kind of bridge a gap to living more of a mobile lifestyle, but it can be more difficult to sustain in the long term.
Next up is affiliate marketing, and this is actually selling someone else's product. So it's proven and established. You're literally just plugging into it and making money. So you don't have to hassle with manufacturing or shipping, and you have total leverage of time. So this is completely passive income because you're not doing the behind the scenes work of taking the order, making that processing transaction, doing the manufacturing, shipping it out, dealing with customer service and refunds and all of that stuff that comes with selling a product. So this is completely automated, and you literally just make a commission while somebody else does the work for you and you get paid. It's pretty cool. 9 out of 10 times a purchase is made online, an affiliate is actually getting paid. So really quick, I want you to just circle back to those stats we showed you in the beginning, where I said that 26% of people who click on a Facebook ad make a purchase. Well, then 9 out of 10 times that happens, somebody's actually making a commission off of that sale. And it's a really simple formula that we teach, and something that literally anyone can do and start plugging into to make that automated income. And so it's, again, really, really simple. And I don't want you to get too caught up in the complexity of it all, but just know that that's happening behind the scenes.
So hack number 3 is why automation is the game changer behind monetizing your social media and creating passive income online, aka no more trading your time for money.
So this is my jam. This is what I think I was put on this planet for. Automation is my favorite thing in the world, and this is what I believe is the ultimate freedom. So really quick, we want to cover what is automation. Simply put, it's having a back-end system to capture leads and make sales without you doing a thing. So you might be here right now because you opted in, what we call opted into a landing page. And don't let all these weird lingo terms, I know sometimes you're like, what is she even talking about? Is she speaking English? What is she saying? Don't let that catch you off guard. You don't need to worry about the verbiage. Simply put, it's the way that you make sales while you're sleeping, while you're at the gym, while you're out at dinner, while you're traveling the world, while you're doing anything that you love doing. you have a system in place that can take that transaction and process it for you. And then when you couple that with affiliate marketing, then somebody is shipping out a product for you and you're getting paid. It's very simple. And the biggest thing about all of this is if you're on social media providing value, where's your content leading? And without this automation, without having a sales funnel, without having some kind of product to sell, you're just spinning your wheels. And I know sometimes people get weird about selling. You know, they're like, I don't want to be a salesperson. We aren't salespeople. We're just sharing our experience. We're teaching you right now. We're sharing some of this value that we've learned over the last few years doing this stuff. And if you're putting out content on social media without some kind of back-end system to pay you to make sales around the clock, then you really are just spinning your wheels. Because putting stuff on social media and creating all this content, there's a lot of time that you're investing. And if you're not getting paid for some of that time, well, then what's the point, right? And if you're not reaching new people that you can then also help and pay it forward and do the same thing, like, again, where is all that content leading if you're not doing anything with it? If there's not a bigger vision behind it. And this is really where the real fun comes in. As you can tell, I could talk about this stuff all night, but we're trying to keep it simple and concise and really cut through the BS and not make this hypey. We're trying to just give you real, honest information. And this is the stuff that can start making you money around the clock while you sleep. Automation is the key, where you won't have to trade your time for money, which isn't a fair trade anyway, because time is something you can never, ever, ever get back. But there's an abundance of money in this world, even if you don't have a lot of it right now. And if you don't have a lot of money right now, that's exactly why you need to start leveraging your time with automation so that you can make money around the clock. Right now, you might think you have to go into your job to make money, but I invite you to think about making money in a new way and leveraging the internet, because this thing never sleeps, you guys. This whole internet thing is around the clock.
All right, calm down, babe. So here's the formula that we teach. Automation plus affiliate marketing equals the ultimate passive income online. And we know because this is how we afford to travel full-time and live the lifestyle that we live. And we absolutely love it. So right now you have a couple choices. You can continue to spin your wheels trying to figure it out on your own if you've been like researching and looking at programs and all these different things for forever and you just can't crack the code. Or you can get access to a proven plan and mentors and a community that will teach you everything step by step. And that's what we have created with Creator Academy.
So this is all about teaching the newest person how to get started making money within 30 days. And you don't have to have experience. Even if you do have experience or you have a product in mind that you want to sell online, this program is still for you. We're adding to this training every single day. We have offers you can plug into. And if you have your own offer that you want to build online, then that's something that the training will still teach you how to build your brand and create the content in order to do that.
So here's what you get within Creator Academy. First off, there is a 4-step coaching process that you're going to go through as soon as you buy Creator Academy. And this is one of the most important steps in the process because we want to know why you bought this program so that we can best guide you through the program to make sure you're going to maximize the value that is in there. You're going to go through a few different videos that are going to explain what the options are for different affiliate programs. You're also going to complete a coaching questionnaire and you will book a coaching call with me. It's one of my favorite things. I have talked to people in Denmark, Switzerland, England, Texas, Tennessee, like all
Canada.
over the world and country. And it is amazing connecting with people who all have the same goal, and that is to be able to generate money online to pursue their dreams and share their passions with the world.
So next up, one of the parts in this 4-step coaching process is the affiliate options that we kind of touched on. And this is truly where you get to plug and play into our automation if you want to. And you get a custom built sales funnel if you decide to join. Now, this is like the least pressure sales out there. We are not into selling stuff if you're not interested. It is not about that at all. But if you are interested and you want to start leveraging and, again, plug and play into that, that option is there. And if you have, again, your own product you want to sell, that's something that Creator Academy can also walk you through.
So next, you're going to get access after your coaching call to the step-by-step coaching that is in Creator Academy. So the first section here is all about what is your brand, what is your mission, what is your why, and helping you identify what we call your 5 pillars, which are really the guideposts for all of your content creation moving forward. And from there, it's going to take you step by step on how to put that brand online and make it look professional.
And then as a bonus, we throw in our Instagram Academy, which we sell for $197 on its own. So we're throwing this in as a bonus. And this is literally all the tips and tricks and secrets we've used to grow our following now to 46,000 followers and beyond. And these are all of our best practices for Instagram. So the total value of all of this is $2,094. And now obviously we're not going to charge you over $2,000 to get started. But if we did charge you $2,000 and it got you out of your daily 9-to-5 grind because you could start making money online, would that be worth it to you? I hope so. I would say yes, times 10.
I would say yes.
Now, again, you won't pay anywhere near that $2,000 figure today, but we originally planned on opening the doors to Creator Academy for $497, which is seriously an amazing deal for everything you're getting. But because Alex and I are on a mission to change as many lives as possible by giving you the same exact tools and resources we've used to create complete time and financial freedom, we wanted to make it even more accessible. So it's only $97.
So drop the hammer, only $97. What's your excuse now? Speaking of excuses.
Really quickly, before we go into this next slide, there is a button below or a link below if you're just ready to check out. We're excited to see you on the other side.
Yes, but Sarah came upon this when she was reading some sort of personal development something, and we really liked it because, again, we are all about being creators. It talks about the 2 types of people that exist in the world. Those who have fun, who are the consumers. We all know those people who are just so much fun, but they also never seem to have money because they spend it a lot. And then there are those people who are fun, and those are the creators, and that is who we want to work with. If you are passionate about being a creator, if you are passionate about sharing a message with the world, that is who we are excited to talk to.
All right, so we're going to stop sharing our screen.
And we're going to talk to some creators.
Cool. There we go. I almost stopped the broadcast.
That was almost bad.
That almost was bad. So we are inviting you to be a creator, and you are going to hear from some other creators tonight who are in Creator Academy and who are leveraging the internet to make money around the clock. So
yeah, and they're probably nervous. I know we're nervous every time we get on these live videos. Earlier, and I have to clear this up right now, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble later. I said we were coming up on our 3rd anniversary. It's actually only our 2nd. I don't want to get in trouble there.
It is only our 2nd.
So coming up first, we have who do we have first? We have Brooke. Brooke is coming to us from Canada. She's one of the Canadians on our team, and she's going to be sharing a little bit about her experience building her brand, My Nursing Lifestyle. So Brooke, come on out.
Hey guys, thanks Sarah and Alex so much for having me on. So I'm Brooke, I'm from My Nursing Lifestyle. I originally got started with Sarah and Alex about 7 months ago, I think it is now. I started because I wanted to find something to really protect myself against workplace burnout. Working in healthcare, everyone knows it's stressful. So I wanted to start something that was A, flexible, and B, wouldn't take up all my extra time so I could have a plan B, so that I could take the breaks that I wanted. I could do the traveling that I wanted. Here this winter, I actually got to travel to Thailand, and I still got to work on my business. My business was still working in the background. So I've really loved how Sarah and Alex have set up Creator Academy. It really goes through step by step. All the really computer techie stuff in the background is all done for you. That's the automated part. You really just have to show up for that 10% and really be committed and really be serious. So if you've watched the video up until this point, I congratulate you. You're serious about it. If you're still interested, make sure to watch these 2 next people that are coming up. We've been working with them for a couple months now too, and they're awesome. And I really encourage you that if you are interested in this, that you commit fully 100%. You are the person that's going to show up in your life. You have the power to make those decisions in your life. So I encourage you to watch right to the end and really take that step. So congratulations for being here, you guys, and thanks for having me on.
Thanks so much, Brooke. And that's so true. You have to make a change if you want something to change in your life. So you have to commit, feel the fear, and do it anyway is my slogan in life. I say that, I think, every day.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on a t-shirt.
Because we were nervous too when we were getting started. It was like, oh man, what are we doing? But we did it anyway. You feel that fear and do it anyway. The little voice is saying something, so
Yeah. All right. So next we have Danielle coming to us from Oregon. Danielle has built a really great brand as well. Danielle, I can't think of your, Wild and Free. She is wild and free.
I feel pretty wild a lot of the times. Thank you for having me on, guys. I just wanted to say that this has been an extremely different thing for me. I usually have done massage in my past and kind of done other entrepreneurship jobs, and I never really expected myself to be doing things online, but I took a chance after meeting actually Ori from Summit of Freedom and talking to him, and it really grabbed me, and I realized how real everyone is on this, which really helped out. And it didn't scare me as much when you're actually talking to real people and not just like talking to a computer screen and kind of like not getting all the answers you really want. But after taking the jump and trying something new, I've learned so much online. I definitely didn't really know too much about my computer too much before, and now I've learned so much more and how to actually like make money and to not just exactly like what they were saying earlier about just scrolling through Facebook for aimless reasons of seeing everybody else's stuff. Now I'm actually learning how to work it in my advantage and make money with it. So it's been amazing. And the best part is the support group from this whole group and community we have is really amazing. And it's super awesome. So if you guys are still this far along, I definitely encourage you to keep going with it and fully commit, because even though it is scary, it is so worth it. And you can totally change your life if you just take chances, because that's what life is about, making change and taking chances. And if you don't like something the way you're going, then you got to make that chance happen. And so hope you guys have a great time, and I hope you learned a lot off of this. And thanks again, guys, for having me on. Have a great night.
Thanks so much, Danielle. And yeah, that's so true. The biggest thing is like, don't get scared if like some of the lingo we were talking about tonight seems like a little overwhelming, or like, I don't know what I would sell. I don't know what my brand would be. I don't know. Like, that's all explained in the training, in the coaching process. You have a coaching call with us so we can answer any other questions. So don't be so afraid that holds you back from making that change, because people get started in this all the time who have no prior experience and have no idea about half the stuff that we're talking about, right? Like, or who hadn't used Facebook in like 4 years. Don't let those little things hold you back. So next up, we have Kate, who's in Texas right now, and she is traveling all around the country. She just got back from Thailand. So Kate, come on out and share a little bit about your experience.
Hey guys, so thanks for having me on. Hopefully my connection's not too bad this time. Normally when I hop on here, I talk about the automation because I'm totally with Sarah. It's like a freaking game changer. But I'm actually going to touch on something that I was talking about today on all my platforms, and that is that we have the power, the insanely massive power to flip the script right now on how we are making money. Like, for example, like Sarah said, I just got back from Thailand, and all of my content was taken with my iPhone. And I got home and my laptop was being crazy, so I edited my entire Thailand video on my phone. And now I'm going to post my Thailand video from my phone to my Facebook, and that's going to be making me sales around the clock. Like, how insane is that? What other time in the world, what other opportunity do we have to literally be creating this time and locational freedom and a business based around our life and our passions and things that we love, literally from our freaking cell phone, guys? Like, we get to flip the script. This is real. This is a real thing, and life is freaking now. And if you've made it this far, obviously you are intrigued, because you know that there is another way. You know that this isn't what life is meant to be. It's not about going and sitting at a job and waiting until you're 60 to have some fun. You're not guaranteed time. You know, you're not guaranteed time. We all have our own why and our own reason. And if this isn't like the spark that gets you to finally take action and live your life, I don't know what will. So again, best of luck to everyone, and hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Thanks so much for having me on, you guys.
Okay, I love you. Preach it. Everything you just said. He's so excited. I love this stuff, and this is what you get to be welcome into, is this cool community of collaborators, creators, and it's really like a little family. We meet up. A lot of us have met in person now through social media, so it's pretty freaking cool. And we really do hope to see you on the other side. Again, there's a link or a button below. Go ahead and click that. You can check out, and we will see you in the coaching process. And until then, have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.
See ya.